fire signs, and happy birthday to all my fellow Leos. This is Ariana, your tarot life coach, and I want to tell you guys thank you so much for spending my vacation with me. I appreciate it. Before I go on, also, if you're still waiting on an email read, please bear with me. I'm trying to get them all out before I go back to work on Wednesday, and sorry I had to shut it down because it's back to school for me. And I know once I start working, it might be a little bit even harder to get these to you. So if you are interested in an email read later on, feel free to hit me up, but the prices will be different. I'll see what kind of special I run next time I get a break. So right before us, let's jump into your reading. This is going to be a spread about empowerment, how to get our power. All right, fire signs. And before us, we have the Dancer of Friendship from the Shaman's Oracle from John Matthews and Will Kingham. And this is the spirit that's going to be walking with us this week, okay? So it's all about your friends. Remember that song, What About Your Friends? Okay, I said that really country, so I'm sorry. Beware of fake friends and surround yourself with real friends. And it's not like how Drake says, no new friends. It's okay to make new friends, but make sure that they're for you and not just there for themselves, if that makes any sense. So you'll see this little figure, and he's holding up, like, it looks like a balloon. I thought it was a balloon for the longest time, but it's a mirror. It says, I hold up a mirror to all things and can bring into the presence of a balanced life. If you lack the companionship of friends, I can help you find it. Once you have danced with me, you are no longer alone, but walk with others at your side, no matter the trials or the adversities you are met with. Okay? So without friends, that's the most basic human need, is not being satisfied. So we need companionship, fire signs. Let's drop the firewall, okay? You let people in, let people enjoy who you are. And this card is all about strength and unity, finding like-minded people, being honest with them and honest with yourself, taking their advice, and if you like it, and trusting yourself to make new friends and move you into new directions. It's all about building a community. So like I said, this spread is going to be about empowerment. And this is a very general reading, so apply it to whatever is most relevant to you, whether it's love, whether it's career, whether it's making a really hard life decision, okay? So just an explanation of why I choose different kinds of spreads like this for during the week, as I love reading cards and I love telling people, yes, you're going to get married and all these great things. However, I like to use tarot also to do some soul searching within myself, and I thought I would share those things with you. I believe that everybody is gifted. Everybody has a very special gift. Y'all are all intuitive. It's about tapping into yourself, tapping into your resources, making sure that you are the best you that you can be. So this is about empowerment. The spread is about thoughts, words, and actions. I think about CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. For some reason, I don't know why I'm telling you this stuff, but this can yield different outcomes. So if I have a negative thought pattern, like for example, I'm always putting myself down, then in my head, then my words begin to sound like that. You know, I'll start saying things like, I'm so ugly, I'm so fat, I'm so stupid, I can't believe I did that, I suck, or, you know, just, and it is not, you know, so those words will then affect my actions because I believe that I'm fat, I'm going to go eat more or starve myself. If I believe that I'm stupid, I'm going to do things that are stupid because I have spoken those things over my life. And so that is how we lose our power. It starts in the mind. So let me bless the cards real quick. And I'll be using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra Tabitha Cicero. I love these cards. I know you'll probably get tired of them, but I love them. And before us, we have our ancestors, because we could always use a little help and support when we're trying to make some big changes, okay? Saints and Tim, show us the energy of fire signs for the week of August 7th. And that's it. Okay, so let's see what we got going on this week, guys, to get our power. 9 of Arrows. All right. This came out for earth signs, I think, also. What another sign? I don't remember. But it came out. So there is some mental cruelty, some inner cruelty that is going on out. Maybe it's the energy. It also came out for the new moon. So that must just be an energy that's hitting us really hard right now. Oh, my favorite card. It needs reversed. So he's not twerking it up. Oh. So this is a Six of Wands, and it's reversed right now. So our words aren't having enough victory in them. All right. Oh, man. And our actions are all painful, guys. All right. And I'm laughing. And I'm a fire sign. That's just hard. That's cold-blooded, huh? The outcome, if we follow the advice, is the Devil reversed. And the overall energy or the message that we need to take with us is all about balance, balance, balance. This is Temperance, the tree of life. Look at all those lions. Oh, this is definitely fire signs. Okay, so I know this sounds crazy, but every time I say fire, I don't know if anybody's, I know people watch Chappelle's show, but I don't know if y'all remember that one episode where Dylon, they're like saying, Dylon, who's like the 5 greatest rappers, and he's like Dylon, 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 and Dylon. Yeah, so every time I say fire, I always think of that, and I laugh in my head, so I apologize. Also, when I was in grad school, I used to say dialogue, 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 and dialogue. Because dialogue is what you want when you're doing therapy. You don't want a monologue like what I'm doing right now. I want to have some feedback. So that's why I like those comments that you guys give me. So thank you very much. And thank you for the support. So let's jump into this, guys, okay? What's going on with our thought process, damn it? Our thoughts are being very cruel. Whether we are inflicting this pain on others or inflicting the pain on ourselves, we need to realize that we have to have the courage to change the thoughts, okay? To change that, the pattern. So, fire sign, if you don't have any problems with this, you're super powerful, congratulations, and just take the friendship card. go make some new friends. All right, so this is general, again, very general, okay? So I have the 9 of Arrows. This is a rough card to have for our mental thoughts, for our thoughts that we're having. It's just one of those cards that it shows pain. So some of us may be experiencing we're overwhelmed with like fear, or we don't want to change something, or I don't want to go back to work, or we lost something. And it might be lost because I have the 3 of Arrows, and it's just like wounded lion. Everywhere I look, the lions are all wounded. Now, this does not mean, fire signs, that you have bad juju or negative energy. It is just a different way of how we're going to read the spread, okay? So, upright, there might have been a possible loss of a loved one, or some cruelty that's going on, some suffering. We'll just say suffering. And it says that there's strength needed to weather the storm. So this is telling me that we're strong. We are strong enough to persevere. I just reframed whatever it was that I wanted to view as a negative into a positive, okay? And no, it's not about having rose-colored glasses. It's about working with the energy, okay? So I have these thoughts, like, oh shit, here we go again. It's the same shit every day, blah, blah, blah. What am I learning during the process? What is this process teaching me? If I keep finding the same shit every day, what is it going to teach me? Okay? So that is what the 9 of Arrows is wanting us to find. The courage to change that thought pattern. Okay? So our words, guys, our words create. That is a very powerful thing, is our words. And right now our words aren't full of victory. We are the 6 of Wands reversed. So you didn't get the news you wanted, or there's a delay of information, or maybe you just have a lot of pride. I don't know. Sometimes I get too big for my britches too, So I need to watch my words, because they can do more damage than sometimes a punch to the face. I watch too much Nacho Libre. I shouldn't even say punch to the face. But you see Lataric, and he's rubbing his little hands together, and he's like, I don't know why the word bitch I got you just came to my mind, but bitch I got you, okay? It's not about always winning. Our words, we have to control our words. If we are angry or upset and our thoughts are angry and upset, it's usually because something has hurt us. So, like I've said in another video, anger is sadness's big brother, and he comes out to protect you. And so when we don't want to be upset about something, we will become angry. And angry will cause our words to cause damage, okay? So be very aware of your words and very cognizant. If you're talking about somebody else and even yourself, be kind to yourself, damn it. You are a strong fire sign and you need to honor yourself and love yourself. Look at your sexy calves. You're still hot. Look, you're still looking good. Things might be a little bit off, but you still look good. So that leads us right into, you know what? That's crazy. We have the friendship card and we have so much hurt. We need to rely on our friends this week to help us see and to process whatever it is that happened and to, illuminate our strengths, guys, because these lions, they're all injured and they're all hurt. So, that's interesting. So our actions are speaking kind of loud right now because we're wounded. We're the wounded warrior. 3 of arrows. So this tells me arrows to me are communication. So maybe we got some jacked up communication. Something hit our heart. Maybe you lost a friend. You lost a lover. You lost a job. And so your actions right now aren't this jovial, happy, go lucky, whatever you want to call yourself. But anyways, it's about accepting the pain, okay? And maybe using that to hurdle you into something different. All right. So if we learn to have courage in the face of danger, then our thoughts are different. We're not so much thinking about, oh my God, everybody's talking about me. Everybody hates me. I'm such a loser, blah, blah, blah. No, you have courage in the midst of chaos so that your words develop the power to carry on victory, okay? So that even if you get shot down in the blaze of glory, you're still able to crawl away. Do you still see this? This lion is not giving up. Like, look at it. She got shot in the head. They turned her upside down. And now she's like, you might have shot me, but you don't got me. So I just feel like it's harnessing that go-getter, that I'm a fighter spirit, fire signs. You're fire. You're hot fire. And you're strong. So the outcome, if we follow the advice, is the devil reversed. So there's different interpretations of the devil reversed. The way I like to look at the devil reversed is, it's the devil upright, it's the devil reversed, it's the devil, okay? And it's about illusions. And so we have to see past the illusion and we have to untie ourselves from the illusion. I don't care if you're up or you're down. It is an illusion and we're tied to a situation and it's time to ask for help. And that's what the message is of the devil, okay? It's ask for help. Do not allow, 15 is the number, okay? Do not allow other people, no new friends, to get too close until that trust has been built. So that you're okay, so I'll use myself for example. I meet somebody and I'm like, oh my gosh, this person is freaking awesome. I'm sharing ideas and thoughts with them. I want to have coffee. We're hanging out. Everything's great. And this could be, I'm just like a super friendly person. And then they stab me in the back and I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like, I thought we were friends. Like, I know that sounds sad, but it's happened to me more than you can imagine. And that can cause us to get stuck in that thought pattern or in that chain of events where I'm not making friends with that person because their intentions are wrong. Or that's just like that other girl who tried to be my friend. I was going to go stay by myself. And there we are in war and discord with our own thoughts, because as fire signs, we love people and we want to be around people and we love to be, warm and caring, but we have talked ourselves out of it. So the devil also tells me that it's time for a change. It's time to change the energy. It's time to make these lions turn around and regain their power. Once again, empowering themselves, okay? So I also see a little combination of 2 6s. So it means to trust. Usually, like in a love reading, I would say trust your partner. But since we are doing a reading about empowering ourselves, this would be to trust in yourself. Trust that you are making the right decision. Trust that you are a great person. Trust that you are making the right moves at the right time to get you to the right place. And that just turns that devil around. And if the illusions go away, you notice that, I don't need to hold on, and you let go. So part of it is learning to trusting yourself and trusting others, but making sure that you're not giving your gifts away immediately, okay? So I know that sounds contradictory or whatever, but like I said, this is a very general reading because there's probably some fire signs who are more friendly than others. And then there's some fire signs that are going through a lot of heartbreak, while others may just be experiencing just some inner conflict, is kind of what I'm getting. So temperance is the overall vibe of what we really need to focus in on this week. And so that tells me it's time to balance our chakras. And people always say, like, well, how do you balance your chakras? Like, that's insane. Meditation, yoga, and sometimes prayer, sometimes fasting, sometimes focusing on that part of yourself that needs to be open, enjoying the sunlight, having balance of work and fun, where it's not just all one thing, but we got another in there. Because temperance is all about the yin and the yang, okay, guys? So this read was all about empowering ourselves. And fire signs, you might be faced with some difficult stuff this coming week. However, you got the power to create. You have the strength of a lion. And so don't be tricked by the devil. Don't be tricked by the situation. Don't be tricked by the person. You know what's best for you. And you see, it's quite interesting that you have the devil trying to bite the shit out of the lion. He's like, and the lion's like, oh, hell no. I might have 3 arrows in my ass, but I'm not going to hell with you in the handbag. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So basically, making sure that your actions are keeping you safe. Even though you're going through a hell of a time, you are still strong. So it's all about the reframe. You have to reframe it and in order to harness the energy to push you to the next level. So whatever you're facing this week, fire sign, I hope that this read on empowerment has helped. It was inspired by, for me, it was inspired by Carl Jung. He is one of my favorite therapist gurus from back in the day, because he used to use tarot and the archetypes in sessions with people. And I feel that sometimes we'll go see a card reader before we go see a therapist. But either way, guys, it's about that relationship and that bond that you have with someone. It's that dialogue that you can share, where someone can be open and honest with you, and you can be open and honest with them. So develop those types of friendships also, because those kinds of friends who can tell you when you're acting like the devil and still take you to lunch and enjoy your company, those are your real friends, okay? The ones who love you when you're down and out, those are your real friends. And I don't know why I'm talking about this. I think someone's really going through that. So really stick to that grounded energy, okay? Because you are hot fire, and you do spit hot fire, and your words are dangerous. So be sure that your words are spoken with love, because you might be feeling anger on the inside, and your words will come out with anger, and you might hurt somebody more than what you wanted to, okay? So thank you, fire signs, for another wonderful week. And I pray that you guys enjoyed the reading. Thank you.